All right, everybody, what is going on? Good morning. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys know the drill on Thursday by now. You know what it's all about. We got some videos to get to. I am streaming with the Hawk's Nest in about 3 hours. Going to start at noon. Going to go for a little bit on the Rams game. Going to go for a little bit on the Titans game. So tune in. If you can't watch it live, definitely try to watch the VOD. And we'll have some good stuff for you. So definitely check that out. But before we get there, we have pass coverage Thursday. And look, I know the Seahawks lost. I know it was a tough loss. I know we don't like losing, but I'll tell you, the pass coverage stuff, it's going to be pretty good. You will not find very many games ever where the Rams passing attack is that inefficient under McVay, especially this year. You do what we did against that Rams attack, you did something special, even if you lose. All right, guys, let's take a minute so I can tell you guys about Sleeper. I'll tell you a little secret as well. It's more than just a platform for fantasy leagues. This year, millions of users have enjoyed playing fantasy sports on Sleeper, but there's so much more to it. You have live stats, real-time updates of all stats. You have a news feed with lightning-fast updates on players and teams, and a real-time chat where you can engage with other users about plays, performances, games, all kinds of stuff during the sports season. So download Sleeper, experience it for yourself, and don't forget to use my promo code SBN to get up to a $100 match on your first deposit, and pair that with their new promo that will give you a free $20 entry, no deposit needed. So you can use both of those promos. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states and going. So check out Sleeper today and use those promos. Okay, so let's break it down a little more specifically, player by player. Starting with the linebackers, and Ernest Jones, I think it was like 3 for 3. So 3 completions, 3 targets for about, I want to say 22 yards. Let me check that real quick here. Yeah, 22 yards. So remember, he's got the knee brace on. He's not 100%. I got no problem with 3 targets for 22 yards from my inside linebacker, who we know is not the greatest cover player in the world. He continues to be very, very effective in terms of at least not getting beat personally. QB rating when targeted remains very low, 59.1. Can't ask for much more. Drake Thomas gave up 1 catch on 1 target for 23 yards. It was the screen pass to Higbee. I think Higbee's only catch of the game, so it was a bigger play, but I'm not too worried about it. Especially not from the perspective of Drake Thomas. I mean, when you have a pass behind the line of scrimmage and then it goes for 23 yards, yeah, it's on the guy in coverage, which was Thomas, but it's not only on him, it's on other people as well. So no beef there. He continues to be a fairly effective coverage player. Nothing from the edge rushers. Nobody in the edge room got targeted this week. Nwosu, Mafe, Hall, Lawrence, keeping it pretty simple, pretty clean. Nothing to say there. Cornerback. Mostly good stuff here as well. Devin Witherspoon, I want to say it was 5 targets for a total of 2 completions, and it was all of 16 yards. So 5 outside corner, 5 targets, 16 yards. Can't be upset about that. And I'll say it again. Not only is Witherspoon starting to get it going in coverage a little bit, starting to play a little bit better in coverage, but what he does against the run and as a tackler, so important for this team being able to do what they do against the run without going into base. Still, QB rating when targeted needs to come down a little bit, but I'm not worried about it. It's already coming down. Reek Woolen, not a bad game. I know he gave up the touchdown. 6 targets, 3 completions. Let me check the yards here real quick. It was 27. Not bad. The touchdown was a 1-yard touchdown on a slant route that's pretty much impossible to defend in that circumstance. It wasn't something where I felt like Woolen really did anything wrong, so not tripping on that. QB rating allowed went up, of course, because he did give up the touchdown, but overall, I don't think he played a bad game at all. And I still think that we are back on track when it comes to Reek Woolen. I'd like him to start making some plays on the ball to get interceptions, but I think we are at least back on track with him in general. Josh Jobe, pretty good game for him in coverage as well. It was 5 targets for 2 completions as well, same as Witherspoon. For what is this? 36 yards, I believe. No, wait, I'm sorry, 26. What's wrong with my brain right now? Ugh. I can't do math. 13. Okay, it's 26. My bad. My bad, guys. So 26. I mean, again, 5 targets, 26 yards. I'm cool with that. I was a little bit surprised to see how much we were rotating Woolen and Joby in and out. Or Job. But when I look at what Job is doing as a tackler and against the run, I kind of get it. But at some point, I think you got to just ride with Woolen. But Job still holding up in that end. And, I mean, his coverage is competent enough to where you can have that rotation and not lose that much. All right, safety is going to take us home here. Kobe Bryant got targeted twice. I believe it was 1 completion for 10 yards. So, no problems there. Perfectly clean. Doing his thing. I think Kobe actually had a really nice game. Not necessarily because of coverage stuff, but in general, I think he was good. Having a good season. I don't know what he might cost this offseason at this rate, but I am interested in bringing him back for sure. Eamon Worry cleaned things up big time after giving up a lot last week. That gave up 1 catch for, I believe it was 5 yards. Yes, 5 yards. And when you look at all the stuff he's offering here, beyond just his coverage numbers, really, really cool. And it's not going to be like this every game. You are going to have games like the Cardinals game where he did get beat up by Trey McBride, but you're still getting the playmaking. You're still getting a unique player that is offering something that very few players in the league can. And it's great to watch, man. I'm excited for this one. QB rating when targeted isn't great because he did give up the 2 touchdowns, but I don't think he's playing poorly in coverage at all. I don't. Okada gave up the short touchdown, but I think that was all he gave up in this game. Yeah, 2 targets for 1 completion, which was the 6-yard touchdown. So, not really concerned about that. QB rating when targeted is still quite high because he's given up 3 touchdowns, but this one, yeah, I'm not holding that one against him too hard. And yeah, that's it. So, we went through everybody and there's nobody to pick on because they held up. They held up their end of the bargain, man. Devontae Adams had 1 catch for 1 yard. I think Higbee had the 1 catch only. Puka was the only guy who really did serious damage, and that's Puka. He's probably going to be some kind of an all-pro this year, unless he gets hurt again. He'll be at least 2nd team, probably 1st team. So he's going to get his. And I think that's going to do it. Okay, so that's it for this video. See you guys in a few hours for the stream of the Hawk's Nest. Tune in. I know the Titans are not the most, they're not the most intriguing opponent you can have, but they are the opponent that we got. All right, everybody have a great rest of your Thursday. I will see you guys soon. Go Hawks.